guys. Haven't made a video for a little while. Haven't really had need to. Nothing's broken. Everything's been very well behaved, including the Porsche, which is really good. Put a few miles on it. That is actually due an MOT in a couple of months. So I'm going to do a bit of work on that and then see what I'm going to do with it. Maybe it's going to be sold. So if you're interested, maybe email me. So the next thing to break is my trusty old steed, my lovely BMW R1200GS Adventure. It's such a faithful workhorse. It's adorable. I love it. It's done nearly 50,000 miles, and just popped to the shop on it. Noticed underneath it when I walked back to it, there's a small pool of oil underneath the rear shock. So on inspection, I noticed that there's a little leak at the back end, and so that's going to require some looking at, I think. So I've had my suspicions about this rear shock for a little while. It has had, I thought, is maybe a bit of condensation on it before, but looking at it now, obviously there's quite a leak there, and it's all over the rear shock. It's gone over the swing arm. There's a bit on the side stand and what have you. It's accentuated by the salt that's on the bike, the thin layer of salt obviously showing it off. So I think the best bet now is I'm going to take all the exhaust off, take the rear wheel off, just slacken everything off before I put it away, because obviously when I put it away it's going to be immobile for a while. So I was going to slacken everything off before I remove it and put it away in the garage. Then I'll take everything off that I think needs to come off, and we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. I don't really know how much I've got to remove, but I'm going to take the exhaust and tailpipe off, and to give me access to this bottom bolt down here. And behind there's like a Torx bolt down there holding the bottom of the shock. Okay. I'm just going to slacken these off before I put it in the garage in the workshop, just so I've got more space to manoeuvre. But obviously I don't want to take it all the way off. Need quite a lot of leverage on these. I put the bike in gear, so obviously the back wheel won't spin, he says. Okay, that's all the rear hub bolts loosened off. So now I'm just going to tackle that bolt there whilst I've got the space, and then we'll have a look at the top one. Should come out quite easy, shouldn't it? Again, I'm just going to slacken this off whilst I've got space to get round it. Hopefully it's not too tight or seized. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay. I'll move it inside and have a look at this top mounting bolt. Okay, so I've got the bike in its resting place for the next few days whilst I get this shock repaired. I'm going to take the seats off. I haven't even looked at this yet. You're learning with me, so I'll have a look, see how this comes apart. It's the rear seat off, front seat off. Nice, that's just what I was expecting. So again, just got one bolt on the top, nut on the back. Maybe that'll be the rear shock out. And I'll take the back wheel off just to get rid of some of the weight, and then support the back of the swing arm with a jack, and yeah, take it apart. It should all come apart easy now. Let's see. Obviously I'm not holding loads of weight on the back of this bike, I'm just keeping the weight of the swing arm. I don't want to put loads of weight on the rear disc, but I just want to take the weight off it. Okay, that's nearly out. I don't know if I need a bit of weight. Just the top one to go, so I just need possibly a spanner, a wrench on the back of that. Looks like 13mm. I'm going to get one of those and I hope that the shock will drop out. Okay, so this is a 15mm wrench. I've got my Torx bit on this side with a ratchet. It's not particularly tight. I haven't used a breaker bar on it. I might have to just put the camera down in order to do these, but unless I can see what happens. Hang on. Oh no, there you go. Can you see? That's just going to rest against the tank in a minute, so that'll be fine, and I'll be able to get to it. See, it's not easy doing this for you guys one-handed. Right, there you go. So I'm going to loosen that off, take that out, and then hopefully the shock can be removed. Mind your cables and stuff here, because it'd be very easy to chafe through one of them and doing something like this. Okay, and don't lose your nut off the end, which is just about to happen. Nice. Okay, and then that should not be under tension. Should just slide all out the side. Bolt comes off. I'll put all this back together so I don't lose it. Lose something like this underneath. There we go, she's coming. There you go. There's one very leaky BMW shock absorber. Okay, so there is a plan for this now, hopefully. I'll let you know how I get on.